just got here to camp, so that means it is dinner time, and tonight keeping it simple with pasta.
Thank you.
So he's being good? Good-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Chip.
Chip.
After a very rainy morning, we are finally getting out here. We are at Hocking Hills State Park in southern Ohio. I'm just going to do some hiking and exploring. We found one with less people at it. It's a one-way loop, so shouldn't have too many people like going back and forth or anything. And apparently it has some cliffs. There's a big thing that said don't throw things over the cliffs. Now the rain this morning definitely made these trails muddy, so we're going to take our time and enjoy it. That's definitely a cool little cliff waterfall area. Just some trickles of water, but it's so lush and green, it's amazing. While there are still a lot of people around, I think we made the right choice in coming here, and we'll do the other ones, more popular ones, tomorrow morning before everybody else is awake.
No, calm. Hey. Calm. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy. Chip.
Chip, look.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good
Way
boy.
to go. Sticking with the same strategy, we're at another trail that's a little bit off the beaten path. It's part of the park, but away from the center. So it's Cadwell Cliffs, and it says it's difficult, but there are a couple cut-ins to make it shorter. It's a full 2-mile loop, but seeing how Chip does, and then we'll see how much we're able to do.
I think we found a spot. It's finally away from people. We did kind of one of the cut-throughs instead of the main loop. Already much quieter.
Coming from Illinois and thinking of Ohio, I wouldn't imagine these hills being so rocky, and then with the recent rainfall, we're getting like these mini waterfalls. It's super lush, and again, we've kind of gone off those main trails, and it's paid off because we're by ourselves. Chip is loving it, and I'm loving it too.
More with the Reese's. So good.
Smeecies.
That's not closed. Good morning from an empty parking lot. Our morning trick has worked again.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, don't tell anyone about mornings. It is about 6:15 and we are at our first hike, which is Cedar Falls. This is the one that we came to yesterday that was absolutely packed. Couldn't even get a parking spot.
This morning it was raining a lot and there was just no way we could go hiking. We have Chip, he doesn't like the rain at all. I thought that would deter people. I knew this was a really popular park. There are a couple shorter hikes like to waterfalls and things like that. And the rain's finally just stopped. So, we're in our campground, we hopped right over, but it's packed. There was like a line even just to park.
And now we have it to ourselves. Well, we definitely have it to ourselves. We've made it to the falls, we've been able to take photos and just enjoy the space. Chip's roaming and it's nice. You get, again, waking up early. It's really the key to a lot of things. And we've made it to our next destination, which is Ash Cave, and we have it all to ourselves because it's still the morning. And you kind of make your way back in on a paved trail, but then you get to this little sandy area. You have another big waterfall.
The lights coming in, hitting the trees, it's misty, it's just serene.
Made it to the last trail that we're going to be able to do here at Hocking Hills State Park. This is Old Man Cave. It's about a mile from the main visitor center. And even just right off the bat, we're not even like really off the parking lot. And there's some good views of some waterfalls and little swimming holes. Some of the morning light finally breaking through down to the forest floor as opposed to just the fog up at the top. So it's very beautiful. This park has done a really good job of designing the way that you experience the park. The trails kind of weaving through down by the river and kind of bopping back inside through the bridges. It really feels like you're immersed kind of down in the entire canyon, I guess. It's a really good experience.
Who's this guy?
Like we said, the morning trick worked. This is starting to fill up, and there were some people, but we were evenly spaced. That was awesome. There were places to extend. We didn't because I think it's time for coffee, but this blew my expectations out of the water.
Well, we've made it back to camp. Pretty much going to be it for this trip. We are going to kind of have breakfast and pack up and shower and all of those fun things, and then head back to Chicago. But most importantly, we have one more thing to do.
Gone on a lot of trips that have been repeat states, so we finally get to add a sticker. Ohio's going on the map. Pretty much filled out our Midwest. So be sure to subscribe to find out where in the world Carmen goes next.